This is amazing. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
So I was just asking you, before we get started, this was in your heart to kind of help kids learn about the diversity in sports and the need. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, so I am a triathlete. I swim, I bike, I run. Cool. And so I wanted to encourage my niece to try the sport, and so I went out to Google to see if I could find a book to encourage her, and I couldn't find one. And then I came across the statistic that showed the lack of African-American characters of color, illustrators of color, authors of color, and it just motivated me to do something. And so I wrote my first book, I Am a Triathlete.
Beautiful.
Oh, very exciting stuff. Because, it all goes back to this whole, if they can see it, they can be it movement.
Absolutely.
And trying to show them the different worlds out there. But it's also a situation where, there are so many sports that don't necessarily get the spotlight that maybe they deserve.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and so this is a way to gain new fans into the sport, get more exposure, let our kids know that there are a variety of different sports that they can try and have an interest in.
And I love that we're also talking about physical activity, different organizations, just kind of exposure when it comes to kids too, with diversity.
Yes, and not only that is just getting out. Once I get active, I like to swim, bike, and run. I feel better. And so we are an age of technology where we're on our phones, our kids are on our phones. And so these books are helping kids to find their inner explorers, to explore different sports and the different varieties of sports. There's so many aspects of things that they can explore.
Right, you couldn't ever possibly run out of the sports. I mean, we see examples here. You got fencing, snowboarding and skiing, the ice hockey one, which is awesome, and your first one was just a triathlon. Do you have any others planned?
Oh, absolutely. Well, I'm a 20-year skier, so I've been skiing for a long time, and I like multiple sports. But yeah, I have quite a few on the way.
So let's see how we can help, because I'm flipping through this, and the illustrations are beautiful. Look at that, gorgeous. I love the representation here.
Blessing Awesome, is that how you say your illustrators' name?
Yeah, well, they're different illustrators.
Actually, I just noticed that now.
Yeah, I scoured the internet to find illustrators. This hockey illustrator, Blessing Awesome, she's self-taught.
Really?
Yes.
Impressive.
And so, the thought is that there are African-American illustrators out there doing great jobs, and so I wanted to bring that to focus as well.
And you're doing this partially with Kickstart, too. Let's talk about that and how folks can be a part of that to help.
Absolutely. I'm self-published. That means I don't have a big publishing company behind me. It's just me. I hire the illustrators. I hire the editors. I look at the work and preview the work, and it's my writing. And so my Kickstarter is a way that people can jump on board to help bring these stories to life and to bring them to their bookstores, to their churches, to their communities, to your homes, so that kids can see themselves in these sports and know that there's diversity out there.
But it does take money to do these things, folks. So you can check out her Kickstarter, and you can get to that through our website, fox6now.com, to help this become an even bigger reality than it already is.
Yeah. You can find me at niatheauthor.com.
Perfect, beautiful.